Dear students, in this tutorial, I will be explaining you how to do a mock test, level 1 mock test. This is exactly how you do your real exam as well. You will not get the same questions, but it's a different questions, but this is the process of how to do the mock test, how to follow the instructions carefully. I will go through the instructions step by step carefully. Please watch the tutorial. If you don't understand once, watch it again, watch it twice, and do your mock test. To begin with, you will all receive an email from me with the key code and a pin and a link. Okay. So, first, what you have to do is when you receive an email from me, you see this link, you have to open this link. Either you click on the link or you can copy this link, highlight it, highlight it, right click on the link or copy. And when you open a tab here, for example, I'm going to close some of these tabs. Uh, Right. When you when you click on the plus, it will open a new tab. And in this address bar, you paste it. Right click paste it or press Ctrl V and then you press enter on the keyboard. Once it opens, it will ask you enter your 8-character key code. Check my email. Your 8-character key code is here. Highlight it, just the key code. Right click on it on the key code. Left click on copy and then Control V and then OK. Now, sorry, my battery is running low and I click on confirm. Okay. Now it is locked by pin. Enter your 6-character pin to proceed. You will, along with your email, you will also get a pin. This pin, right click, highlight it, copy that, and then go over here, paste it. Either right click and paste it, or Control V press, and then enter. Right. Okay. Now, in the meantime, sorry, let me just plug my cable for the. Otherwise, I don't want this video to be interrupted in the middle. All right, that's good. It's done now. Hopefully, it will charge. Okay, and this is a mock test, and it is divided into part 1, part 2, and part 3. Okay, right. Now, I'm going to start the test. Students, I might divide this video into 3 parts because simply because it's going to be long, and so that's why I'm going to divide this into 3 parts. So in this section, part 1, this is section part 1. Here, this, if you click here, that's your part 2, and this is your part 3, digital knowledge. Now here I'm going to start with part 3, students. When you click on part 3 digital knowledge, this is multiple choice questions. You have gained the knowledge in the classroom, or you have outside the world, you have been doing a lot of work on a computer, you have been reading newspapers, you have been following the instructions. I have followed a lot of tutorials also. The questions will be based around your general knowledge and what we have covered in the syllabus. Okay, so now I'm going to click on part 3, digital knowledge. Number of questions 10. Read each question carefully. 1 mark is awarded for the correct response. Right, and I click on next. Read the question carefully, students, please. What is another name for a program used for a specific purpose such as word processing or spreadsheets? What is it? Is it a hardware? No, we don't. It's not hardware. Is operating system? No. Windows is an example for the operating system. Hardware is something like printer, monitor. Is a smart device? It is not a device. It is a application. So I'm going to click on application because this is something that we use, software. Application is the right answer. I'll click on the next. So you have to think, students. You have to think and you have to click on the right answer that you want to check. You want to take it on. When you search the internet, your top results often contain sponsored listings. This means that search results are listed in date order, tagged by category, paid for advertisement, ranked by importance. So it is actually sponsored listing. People who want to sell their products, they'll pay for it. So I'll click on paid for in advertisements, and that is the right answer. And then I press next. Which of the following stores information about your online activities so that website remembers you? 1 minute, students. Is it right? 1 second. Let me. My battery is running low. I'm just gonna ask someone to do that for me. Can you check my battery? The battery is not charging. Okay, thanks. It's charging now, students. Yes. Okay, I'm not afraid to lose a connection now. That's good. Which of the following store? Now let's move on to the next question. Third question. Which of the following stores information about your online activities so that website remembers you? Every time you open a website, you might have seen um, rem, remember like analytic cookies. Click on accept analytical cookies. These cookies are nothing but the small programs that remembers what you are doing, which website are you going, what information you're checking. This remembers the activities that you do on the website. So it is cookies. And I go next. Why should you delete old social media accounts and posts? To protect your devices from viruses, to manage your online identity, to keep your search history up to date, or to block emails with attachment. To manage your online identity, students, if you're having any old social media, if you're having any old Facebook account or Twitter account which you're not going to use it, or if you're never going to check, that is best that you delete that account. That's what we click on, and then we move on to the next question. When using your device, what is the best way to protect your personal information and privacy? Enable GPS location services, install an adware pop-up blocker, make your online profile public, or use incognito mode when browsing. Look, I did not understand the question, so let's read the question once again. When using your device, what is the best way to protect your personal information and privacy? Okay. Protect your personal information and privacy. Enable GPS location services. No. Install an adware pop-up blocker. Sounds something. Make your online profile public. Use incognito mode when browsing. No, that's not what it is. Install an adware pop-up blocker. This is something which helps you to maintain your protect your personal information and privacy. So that's what we click on, and then you move on to the next. You receive the following email about your online movie subscription. What should you do? You Netflix. Oh, check the spelling of Netflix, students. It's Netflix. Say, update current billing information. Hi, unfortunately, we cannot authorize our payment for next billing cycle of your subscription. Netflix say was unable to receive a payment because the financial institution rejected a monthly charge. To resolve this issue, please update your browsing information by pressing the button below. Tap here. See, students, you will never get any information like this, and check the spelling. It's not Netflix. It's Netflix say. So what do? Are you going to update your information or delete the email and report as scam, or sign up for a new movie subscription, or ask your bank to pay the charge? So what you will do is, because it's a scam, clearly it says that it's a scam. It's not tap here, click here, and the spelling mistake. A lot of things are there. So delete the email and report as scam. And I go to next. You receive this text from your bank to verify your login name and password. Use one-time code to log in into internet banking. Never share this code with anyone. Only a fraudster would ask for it. This is known as a multi-factor, because nowadays, because they have increased the security process. So you put the password, but still you have to enter the one-time passcode that they send it to your mobile phone or the email address. This is known as multi-factor authentication, accessibility, configuration, or validation. It's known as a multi-factor authentication. Now, so I click on the answer and I say next. Right. When using devices, which of the following can minimize mental health issues such as anxiety and depression? Install an Let's read the question again. When using devices, which of the following can minimize mental health issues such as anxiety and depression? Install an adware blocker, use a screen scan time monitor, sit in an upright position, adjust the height of your chair. You use a screen time monitor, students. Use it, yeah, all these things. Which of the following can minimize mental health issues such as anxiety and depression? Use a screen time monitor, please, because this is something. If you look into the monitor, if you're always on a social media, if you're always on a computer or a phone, definitely we will face health issues such as anxiety and depression. It's experienced, well experienced. So you take a regular break from the screen, please. Click on that and say next. Now, now there are two questions where they ask you to type your answer, not to click on the answer. Why would you use cloud services to store your files and data? Cloud services, OneDrive, cloud. Why? So that we can access the data we can access the data or information anywhere. We don't have to carry our computer or carry our PCs wherever we like. If we just save it on the cloud, we can access it anyway. We can access it on your email. If you just log in into email, you can access the data. If you just open your account, you can access the data. So you if we access the data from anywhere. So that's main use of cloud. You're online gaming and start to receive mean and hurtful messages from another player. What should you do? You're online gaming, start to receive mean and hurtful messages from another player. What should you do? You should, we should, what should we do, students? We should report it. We should block the sender, whoever is sending, and report it to the report it to the gaming gaming software software customer service. Uh, Customer service or contacts, you should report it to them. Block and report. That's the right word there. Block and report. Okay. So next. So now we have done part three. I'm going to stop this video right now. Otherwise, the video is going to be too long. In my second video tutorial, I'm going to explain you how to do part 2. That will be one video, and then I'll be explaining how to do part 3 as well. Okay, I'll see you in my next tutorial.